Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to round 8, season 2 of Porsche Cup Challenge on iRacing's European Global Division, the world famous Autodromo Internazionale Enzo E. Dino Ferrari, better known as Imola. My name is Chuck Baker, standing in for Michael McLeod while he and his family are on vacation. We hope they're having a great time wherever they end up. I do appreciate your patience during the broadcast, everyone, as this is the first time I've ever done this, and apologize in advance for any technical glitches and dead air as a result of being a novice broadcaster. Anyone who's in the Discord is welcome to hop in to the broadcast booth. We're in the Euro voice channel right now. So anybody who wants to pop in, you're welcome to. Just finishing up quali now. Got a few seconds left. So just see how the quali shakes out here. Looks like that's the end of quali. Let's take a look at our results here. Looks like we got Philip Hammer on pole, unsurprisingly. Igor Kos very closely behind. Emil Koopmans in third, Misha Berger in fourth. Fifth, Ethan Lamp. Sixth, Gordon Ramsay. We got Stefan Frister on seventh. Corey Lazarus, eighth position. Thorsten Seifert, 9. Danny Hugendorn, 10. James D. Carr, 11th. Ryan Winfelt on 12th. Gurkan Demir, 13th. Aaron Hall, 14th. Jason Worm Jr. on 15th. Daniel Valk, 16th. 17th is Julian M. Witt. 18th is Barry Clayton. And I believe that's it. That's it. That's the grid. Let's get a good look. Let's hide that. We'll wait for everyone to grid up here. And we'll get the race underway.
Hey, just joining you real quick before the race starts. Can everyone hear me or no?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Can everyone else?
Let's see. They should be able to.
Hey, if everyone can hear me now, just joining just before the race starts and about to leave for my vacation. I haven't been on vacation for a week for a long time. So yeah, real excited. Just dropping in real quick to say hello, goodbye, and good luck everyone out on that racetrack. It looks like we're just waiting for Philip Hammer. He's a last minute man kind of thing. I think he waits till it says 5 seconds.
Yeah. Keeps them all waiting. All right. Lights are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away we go. Looks like a pretty clean start. There's some shuffling. Igor Kos looks like he's lost a few positions. Philip Hammer heading into T1 or T2. Pretty good start there. Looks like almost everyone got through there. Looks like Gordon
Looks like
Ramsay.
Philip Hammer's got quite a big lead already,
It's huge.
and Igor's had a very unfortunate start, but everyone's made it through pretty cleanly, which is
Yeah.
beautiful to see. It looks like James decided to start from the pits and chicken out. And a whole bunch of battles going on throughout this field.
Wow. Looks like Igor's losing some positions. I don't know what happened there.
I saw
But
not very good start on the drop of the flag, and he's just now in recovery mode, but keeping it nice and safe, and just trying to gain some of those back slowly. It looks like,
yeah, Stefan Frister is right behind him.
and that's given a stress-free drive for the likes of Philip Hammer out in front. Emil Koopman second, Misha Berger third, Gordon Ramsay in fourth, and
Yeah.
so on.
Let's take a look here.
I'm actually now have to go. Um, but wow, what a lap! I'm amazed to see everyone get by
Yeah,
uh, through
super
this
clean.
for. So yeah, good luck with the broadcast. Good luck everyone out there. I know I know you're listening live, Gordon. So have fun, buddy. Have fun, everyone, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, Michael. Have a great vacation. See you next
Thanks,
week.
man. Have fun.
Let's go take a look at Gordon Ramsay. Ethan Lamp, battle for fourth. Is he going to do anything? No. No. Ethan's going to bide his time, it looks like. Let's take a look at battle here for eighth. Corey Lazarus and uh, Stefan Frister. Battle for seventh, rather. There you go. What a clean race start. Clean first lap. Um, looks like almost everyone got away pretty clean, it looks like. Oh, looks like Lee Holmes crashed. Let's see what happened there. Oh, someone else went off. Oh, and oh, just a little bump, and that was it. That's all it takes. Let's get back to the live action here. We've got Ethan Lamp. Looks like he just made a pass on Alistair Hatcher. Now, looks like Ethan Lamp has got his sights on Ash Wheeler. Oh, he's coming right through. It's a pretty clean pass. Pretty clean pass. That's the one really uh, great thing about the European League. It is sort of the premier league here on Porsche Cup Challenge. A lot of really clean racing here, you'll see. Um, really top level drivers. It's so impressive watching them race. Let's go look at Alistair Hatcher challenging Ash Wheeler. Looks like he's not going to make a move yet. Bide his time maybe a little bit here. Looks like James DeCar is challenging Alexander Wilford as well for position. I believe that's 20th. Let's bring up the actual race info here. There we go. Now that we've had a lap to get settled in. Oh no, James DeCar. Let's go take a look at Gordon Ramsay, the battle with Igor Kos. Oh, and Igor goes through on Ramsay. Another very clean, solid pass. Something tells me that Gordon's just going to kind of bide his time there, um, stay in that draft that Igor is providing, and they'll get to the front quicker. This is our sprint race. So the results of this, it's a top 8 reverse grid. So depending on how things shake out here, um, Gordon's in a really good position if he can hold on to it for another 10 minutes. Looks like we've got Aaron Hall 2 making a move on Daniel Valk. like he got through, no problems. Go back to the top. You can see, take a look at Philip Hammer's current. Uh, got a great lead there. 1.5 seconds ahead of Emil Koopmans. Um, Something tells me Hammer's going to walk away with this, but anything can happen in these races. Philip, he's a extremely disciplined racer, top level driver. I believe he even races in real life. So this is basically just the kind of clinic that we're used to seeing here with Philip Hammer. Looks like Danny Hugendorn is challenging Thomas Worm Jr. Oh, mistake. Is he going to get through? Is he going to make a move? No, he's going to bide his time just a little bit. Maybe save those tires a little bit longer. Go to Bjorn Ritter. Looks like he is challenging Aaron Hall now. But Aaron Hall is also challenging Julian for 12th position. So this is going to be quite a battle for 12th right here. Let's take a look here at Stefan Frister and Corey Lazarus. The battle for 6th. Looks like no moves are being made yet there. Looks like Rob A. West is closing in hard on Ash Wheeler for 21st place. Oh no, look at that. What happened there? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. We might have to come back and look at that later. Do we see how this battle shakes out? Is he going to make the move now? I wonder. Going to go around the outside. He's going to get the advantage on the. Oh, he does it. Oh, he didn't. Hold on to that. Let's go back and take a look at the battle for 14th. Daniel Valk challenging Aaron Hall. Coming through Ravazza. Oh, that's not Ravazza. I'm definitely worse at the corner names than McLeod is, certainly. I've got my little map here, but there's so much to look at and take in right now. It's hard to keep track of it all. Let's take a look here. Back to battle with Gordon and Corey Lazarus. It's really pretty clean driving, I gotta say, from this entire field. Um, like there were some incidents there um, previously that will probably end up in the Stewart Review channel. There was some flipping cars, so it was something else. Can't quite find where those events happen now. But, let's take a look at how Ryan Winfeld is doing here against Stefan Frister. It's a three-way battle for 6. Everyone just sort of biding their time here. Maybe everyone's just happy with their positions right now. They're gonna just hang on for another 4 minutes or so. Um, See if they can. Oh, I just saw a lockup. Um, who was that? Stefan Frister, I believe, had a pretty huge lockup there at the chicane, which allowed Ryan Winfeld to go through on Corey Lazarus. Is he going to do it? Oh, no. He's holding out just a little bit. Whoa, there he goes. That was quite an exit from Ryan Winfeld. They are battling for that 6th position. Stefan is not giving it away easy, but he goes too deep into that. I believe that's T3, which allows several people to go through. Look at Misha Berger. Looks like he just went through on Igor Kos. It's going to be a real tight battle here for 3rd, rather. Got a few minutes left in our heat race. He's got Igor's not letting Misha go. And looks like Misha might be starting to build a little bit of a gap here. We'll see if he can maintain it coming out the straight. See if he gets a good exit here. Yeah. It's hard to tell if Igor's in that draft. Looks like this is. I saw Barney waving the white flag, so it looks like this is going to be our last lap for our sprint race. Just coming through now. Really close battle. I really want to see how this is going to shake out. Can Misha hold on to it? Oh, really close. Gave him the racing room though, and it looks like Igor had a bit of a slide. He caught it though, but that's really allowed Misha to run away with 3rd right now, as it's looking. And I don't think that Igor is going to have another chance on Misha at the final lap. Um, let's go down our field here a bit to Danny Hugendorn. Him and Stefan. Got Stefan challenging Danny for 10th. Not quite enough to get into that reverse grid, um, but he's not giving it up, that's for sure. All right. And they're coming around down the finish line. Looks like we have Philip Hammer in 1st, Emil Koopmans in 2nd, Misha Berger 3rd, Igor Kos 5th, 4th, Gordon Ramsay 5th, Ryan Winfeld 6th. Thorsten Seifert 7th, Corey Lazarus 8th, Thomas Worm Jr. 9th. Let's go see if we can look at our results here. There we are. Well, that's the qualify. Looks like we don't have that information quite yet. I guess they got a call come through the finish line before we get that information. But I gotta say, it looked like a pretty clean sprint race by all accounts. I did see there were a few crashes there, um, but hopefully not too many tears were shed. This is a really tough track, and um, congratulations to everyone who finished that heat race. We can quickly take a look at the Heat 1 results. As we said, we've got Philip Hammer in first, Emil Koopmans second, Misha Berger third, Igor Kos fourth, Gordon Ramsay fifth, Ryan Winfeld sixth, Thorsten Seifert seventh, and Corey Lazarson eighth. So those 8 will go to our reverse grid. So that will put Corey Lazarus on pole position. And I'm really excited to see how the feature race shakes out. Right now, our drivers are probably taking a deep breath, trying to shake off Heat 1, and hopefully getting a sip of water like I'm about to do. And yeah, maybe just stretch the legs a little bit before we get to our feature race. All right. Just that away. Looks like we do have our drivers beginning to grid for the feature race. It's a very short grid period compared to the first race. I think it's 1 minute or less, if I recall. So hopefully everybody gets out there onto the grid. I want to see anybody starting from the pits in the feature race, or any race for that matter. Always qualify. All right. Looks like almost everybody's on the grid. Again, we've got Philip Hammer waiting to the last moment. There he is. Looks like almost everyone is there. And here's the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go racing. The future race at Imola. Looks like Corey got a pretty good start, although he's quickly challenged by Thorsten Seifert. Got a really good start. He's not going to make the move now at the T1 of the race. Oh, I hear some sliding back there. Sounds like there were some off tracks. But I really got to see how this starts to shake out. Oh no! Looks like the broadcaster's curse has struck. Uh, Igor's. Someone went out. Yeah. Now we're looking at Ryan Winfelt here, chasing down Corey Lazarus. I know Ryan. He's gonna bide his time. He's not gonna rush. He's gonna try and get stuck in here on second. Try and get ahead. Try not to do too much battling, um, if he can help it. And look at that. Look at all those Porsches go by. Looks like a really clean, good start. Got Igor Kos. It looks like he's going to be challenging Winfelt here pretty quickly for second. Um, he's not going to want to probably wait for too long, with the likes of Emil Koopmans behind him, and Misha Berger. This is all a really pretty tight race right now up at the front. Oh, got a little bit of contact there, but no one's the worse for wear. Oh, and we've got a big off track here from Bjorn Ritter. That's what happened there. Probably just missed his brake marker. Yep, that's exactly what happened. That's how that happens. Let's take a look at Philip Hammer. He is trying to get around Misha Berger right now. Um, you know, Misha's not going to want to let him through. He's going to want all of those championship points for himself, certainly. Um, so it'll be interesting to see how that battle shakes out. Looks like he's going to be patient right now, and just bide his time right there. Maybe wait for Misha to make a mistake. We'll see. Um, but Misha's a solid driver, and he's going to do everything he can to hold on to that position and even begin to challenge for that podium. Battles looks like it's getting pretty close now, with Winfelt very close behind Corey. Uh, just really clean racing from all of these drivers I'm seeing right now. And it's one of the great things about being in this league is that uh, you get to know the people that you're racing against. You get to learn their style. You trust them, and you can learn to grow as a driver that way. And here he goes. Here goes Ryan Winfeld up the inside. Is he going to make it stick? He's going around the outside now. He's got a long way to go, but it looks like he made it stick up into Tosa here. They go around. Oh, and it looks like uh, Igor Kos uh, come through as well on Corey Lazarus. Um, wow. Okay. It was quite very clean pass, but certainly not what Corey Lazarus wanted. This battle up front, I just can't take my eyes away from it. We've got Emil Koopmans now, about to challenge Corey Lazarus, looks like. Um, Not sure. Corey's dropped off the pace a bit. He may have overcooked his tires a little early. Um, Maybe he's just got to give him a little rest. Try and recover some of those positions if he can. It's going to be tough though. It's going to be real tough to hold out for another 25 minutes. I can't believe only 5 minutes has gone by in this feature race. Um, Take a look. Looks like Philip Hammer's just kind of slowly trying to chip that gap away on Misha Berger. Um, It's very close, but looks like still trying to be patient, um, not make any crazy moves right now. Um, but he's going to have to do something soon because Stefan Frister is immediately behind him and is definitely um, wanting to get those championship points as well. Um, let's take a look at the battle for 13th here. Um, Julian Wicht and Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall is trying to hang on to that position, but it looks like Julian Wicht is going to make his move here up into the chicane. Can he make it stick? This is a really tough area. Takes a lot of skill to get through there without an off track. Looks like he made that pass very clean though. These guys giving them each other the racing room and just trying to keep that race really clean. Lots of respect out here from everybody. Uh, Philip Hammer's still biding his time behind Misha. Um, doesn't look like he's gotten much of a gap on Stefan. Um, and I know that um, he's a professional driver, but he's got to be feeling a little bit of pressure in this position, especially with the championship points on the line. Philip Hammer is at the top of our championship right now, but I believe Igor Kos is very close behind, and Igor is out front right now, which means that Igor has a really good chance of possibly even tying Hammer at this point for those championship points. Um, so it'll be really interesting to see how the rest of this race shakes out as far as that goes. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened here at the beginning. Was this the incident? Must have been. It's right here. At the start, it looks like Barry Clayton may have crashed pretty. Oh, looks like someone had a hard start there. And what happened here at the beginning of the race? Looks like, oh, there it is. Didn't quite catch who that was. Um, a lot going on there. Looks like Gordon Ramsay got a little squirrely as well there in that start, but looks like they got through. Back to live, the battle for fifth. Got Misha Berger, Philip Hammer again. Looks like Philip is closing that gap. He's about to make the move on Berger. Is he going to get through around Tosa? No, he's not. Got a little wide there on the exit. Um, but I'm going to say he might. I don't know if he's going to make the move through Aqua Minerale, to be honest. It's a really tough corner um, and very challenging. Something tells me it's going to be after this. Let's take a look. Let's focus on this and see what's about to happen. It's all about the exit there. There's a huge bump um, right at the exit of that corner. Really unsettles the car. Makes it very difficult to exit. But it looks like he waited for the chicane at least. And it looks like Philip's going to bide his time a little more now, a little bit longer. Let's take a look down the field, see how Gordon Ramsay's getting on. Not really on an island, but he's certainly still up there in the top 10. I imagine he's going to want to start making up some of those positions soon. Um, Very fast driver, Gordon Ramsay. Um, and I have no doubt he will be challenging Danny Hugendorn soon, but not if Hugendorn can help it. Hugendorn is also an extremely fast driver, and he's not going to give it up easily, that's for sure. Go through. I believe this is going through Tosa. Almost got the overlap, but not quite. Um, he's still going to try and preserve those tires, try and hang on to make his move. Let's take a look here. The battle for 13th. Lee Holmes, Julian Wicht. Vict? I think it's Vict. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to be corrected after the broadcast. Julian, another fast driver on the same team as Philip Hammer, I believe. And I think also, yeah, Thorsten Seifert, also on the same team. Looks like Thorsten's got some damage there, which is not going to help his chances of getting ahead. He's going to probably have to hopefully rely on Alexander Wilford to make a mistake. And we've got Rob A. West close behind. His car looked pretty good. So I would say Rob West may be challenging Thorsten here pretty soon for that position. Oh, it looks like Thorsten went through. Alexander Wilford, I think I don't know if he ceded the position there, but maybe he's just wants to hang back a bit, maybe cool those tires a bit, catch the draft if he can, and see if he can make another move. Really good move there by Thorsten Seifert. Let's go back to the battle here for fifth. Um, tenacious drivers. Misha is not giving giving a centimeter away. Um, Driving a really good race, not making many mistakes, um, and yeah, Philip is just holding on, um, still biding his time, still waiting. He might just be waiting for Misha to make a mistake, but I think Misha's in the flow right now. He's in his flow state, so I think it's gonna be tough to get around him right now. Let's go to the front. Take a look here. The battle for first. You got Ryan Winfelt hanging on in second. Um, I hear some I hear some scrubbing. Um, it's not really ever a great sound, especially in the braking zone. Um, but it looks like he's still holding on to that second place. Um, he's got 2 seconds to make up, but uh, he's definitely going to try and stay ahead of Lazarus um, as much as he can. He's going to try and build a little gap, it looks like. Maybe he's going to push a little harder this lap to try and maintain that and build on that gap. Um, but again, there can't be really any mistakes at this level of the field. Everyone out here is super fast drivers, and I know everyone wants as many positions as they can and as many of those championship points as possible. Let's take a look now. The battle for eighth. We've got Gordon Ramsay about to challenge Danny Hugendorn. He backed off a little bit, it looks like. He got pretty close, but Maybe still just trying to preserve those tires. We're about a little over halfway through our race now, um, so it's uh, it's really at this point going to be trying to uh, keep those tires, keep the heat lower in those tires, um, not pushing it too hard. So maybe at the end, if you still have some tires left, the last couple laps, you can really just let it hang out and go for it. It seems like that's a lot of what's going on right here in this race. Everyone is being super consistent, super patient. Um, Looks like Philip Hammer is going to try and make the move now on Mishberg. Oh, he goes really wide, certainly an off track there, um, but couldn't quite get the move done around the outside of Tosa. Coming back down, I'm about to go through Acqua Minerale. Um, Again, very, very technical part of this track. So easy to get off tracks and so easy to unsettle the car on that big bump on the exit. But it looks like they got through cleanly as expected. Let's take a look at battle for 13th. We got Lee Holmes right on the back of Julian Bicht. Uh, Julian Lee Holmes is up 8 positions. Looks like Julian is right here where he started in 13th. Um, but lots of consistency from these drivers. They're really, really just trying to hang on to the end of this race. It's a very, very technical and challenging track. I really struggled with it on Thursday, um, but somehow managed to survive to the end of the race. Looks like Lee Holmes is going to try and make the move on Julian Wicht. Is he going to get around him? Oh, a little bit of bumping there, but he did get through. Let's see if he makes it stick through Tosa. And it looks like Aaron Hall, there may have been a little contact. He was trying to get through too, but Julian shut the door on that pretty quickly. And that gave Lee Holmes enough breathing room to actually start building a little bit of a gap there. Um, Something tells me that Julian's tires might be a little hot right now. Um, and now we've got Aaron Hall possibly challenging Julian as well. And he did. He got through. He got through. Let's see if get through the chicane cleanly. And he did. He did. So I think Julian's going to try and collect himself, maybe try and cool those tires a little bit. But I can't too much with the likes of Aaron Hall because he is going to try and build on any gap he can get. Let's go back to the battle with Misha Berger and Philip Hammer. This battle has been going on all race, basically. These two have been back and forth. Um, Philip trying to get around, but Misha is in the zone. He is totally in the zone, and it's going to be very, very hard to get around him there. What's going on here with Bjorn Ritter, the Rich Show, and uh, looks like Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay down not 5 positions, not a place he's going to want to be happy with, but certainly up there in the top 10. So be some good championship points. Let's see if he can make a move on Hugendorn. He's got about 10 minutes left. It's not going to be easy, with Thomas Verm Jr. Closely behind, applying all of that pressure on him. Uh, Gordon Ramsay is a pretty cool driver, um, but it can be a real challenge out here, especially in these longer format races than the public races. It's a real test of managing the car, managing the tires, and just keeping your cool. It's very hard. Oh, what have we got here? Looks like Philip Hammer is going to try and make. No, oh, he's going to back out. He was really close, but that braking zone comes up real fast. He's going to just wait again, just wait to see if he can get him on the next corner. He got a really good exit, but it just wasn't quite enough to gain that overlap. We'll see how they do here coming into Tosa. Oh, Nisha taking that defensive line, not giving any centimeters uh, to Philip Hammer. Um, so what a great battle. What a great battle this has been. All race. These guys have been battling for 20 minutes, and neither of them have really made any mistakes at all. It's so impressive to see. Let's take a look here. Back to Thorsten Seifert and Julian Wicht, two teammates. I'll be interested to see if there's any team orders tonight. Um, I know that these two are teammates, but they're also competing against each other. Um, so I know that these two are very fast drivers, and I know that Thorsten is really going to want to get ahead of his teammate there to get more of those championship points. Looks like he's going to bide his time right now. Just maybe keep those tires cool. Hopefully, find an opportunity. I don't foresee either of these guys making any mistakes, so it's going to be really challenging um, for Thorsten to get by, but he may yet. Let's go back to the battle here. Looks like another move was made, but Philip just cannot get by Misha Berger. Still, still, still cannot get by. So impressed with Misha's drive right now. This is a really great race for Misha. He's always a fast driver, always impressive to watch, but super impressive seeing him stand up to the pressure of Philip Hammer behind him. And Corey Lazarus still holding on to third place, down to where he started from the feature, from our reverse grid. But he's hanging on, and he still has a gap. I think it's taking a lot out of Misha battling Philip. Oh, and it looks like Philip may try and no, he's gonna back out. He's not gonna make that move yet. Um, they're so close. My goodness. Really want to see. Oh, it's gonna cut to the inside. Try the fake out at Tosa. It looks like Hammer's through. Hammer finally found the chink in Misha's armor, and he made it through. He made it through. Now I think he's going to be setting his sights on Corey Lazarus. So Corey's going to be feeling the pressure now pretty quickly. now that the hammer is free of Misha. I know Misha doesn't want to let that position go lightly, so we may yet see Misha challenging Philip once again for that position. But impressive uh, drive by Misha again, holding Philip Hameroff for 25 minutes. Um, just unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. Let's take a look at Gurkan Demir challenging Thomas Firm Jr. for 11th position. Oh, and the broadcaster's curse strikes. It strikes, and it's in favor of Gurkan Demir. Sorry about that, Thomas. It was not intentional. Go back up. Let's take a look at Philip Hammer building a pretty impressive gap now to Misha Berger. About a second now. Um, Closing in fast on Corey Lazarus. Corey's really going to have his hands full um, trying to keep Philip back for another 3 minutes here because this is really when Philip is gonna want to lay down the hammer and try and try and get by and recoup some of those championship points to maintain his championship lead. Um, but I know that Corey's not going to give it up freely, so really want to keep an eye on this battle um, as it unfolds. Looks like Bjorn Ritter is right on the back of Gordon Ramsay now, challenging for that ninth position. Um, we'll see if he can get it done in the next couple minutes. Um, we're coming towards the end of our race. Oh, looks like the broadcaster's curse may have gotten somebody. Was that Aaron Hall? I believe that might have been Aaron Hall. Um, Sorry, Aaron. Didn't mean it. Nothing personal. Let's see if Bjorn can get by Gordon here in the next couple minutes. It's really getting down to the wire now. The drivers have got to be feeling it. I know I was sweating at the end of this race. I was pretty shaken after it. Um, but just trying to maintain those tires. This is when we're really going to see those tires give way and start seeing who has maintained those tires the best throughout the race. Who can push right now to the end. This might be our. We might have white flag coming around. This might be the last lap. I'm not too sure. Um, but this will be if not the white flag, then on the next lap for sure. Igor Kos with just a commanding lead now, 3 second gap over Ryan Winfeld. Um, he's happy right now. He is gaining a lot of championship points on this drive. He's got to have a smile on his face. There's Barney waving the white flag. This will be our last lap around. Um, our race at Imola, uh, round 8 of season 2 for the Porsche Cup Challenge on iRacing. And yeah, uh, he's got to have a smile on his face, but I know he's not going to relax until he crosses the finish line. Um, it, it just cannot relax at all until you cross that line and you know you've actually won. So I know he's still fully locked in the zone um, and will not be wavering at all. Let's see if Bjorn can get around Gordon here on the last lap of our feature race. It looks like they're coming down here, about to go through Aqua Minerale for the last time. Um, Bjorn doesn't have any more opportunities to get around Gordon, but I got to say, what a great drive from Bjorn, an amateur driver, battling right up there with the pros. So, a really impressive drive by Bjorn. He's in the top 10. He's getting some good points. Um, oh, looks like a little mistake from Gordon, and that's opened the door for Bjorn to get through. Let's see if he can make it stick. He's getting through, coming down. I believe. Oh, look at that. The broadcaster's curse strikes Bjorn. I'm so sorry, Bjorn. I am so sorry about that. Be careful rejoining the track. Oh, no. Well, that's got to be so frustrating. I mean, I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me when that happens, and that's just got to be so difficult. Um, but he made a good challenge on Ramsey, and that's something to be proud of. Let's take a look at Corey Lazarus, fourth. Okay, looks like we all the race is over. Everyone's coming across the line now. Bjorn came across. Daniel Valk looks like. I believe everyone's made it across the line. Oh, little post-race shenanigans there. Um, but at least the race is over. So, let's see. We're just waiting for our results to come up here for everyone to leave the track, and it looks like they have. So let's take a look at our results for the feature race. We've got Igor Kos, first place. Great drive by Igor. Look at that. A 3.3 second gap there on Ryan Winfeld. An incredible drive by Ryan as well um, to be up there in second place with the likes of Igor Kos and Philip Hammer. Um, we've got Philip Hammer in third, so he did recover a lot of those points, not all of the points he wanted. I know he's going to be feeling the championship heat now with Igor. We've got Corey Lazarus in fourth, Misha Berger in fifth. Great drive by Misha, holding Philip Hammer off for so long of that race. Boy, he has got to be exhausted from that. We've got Emil Koopmans in sixth, Stefan Frister in seventh. Great showing by Stefan. We got Danny Hugendorn in eighth, Gordon Ramsay in ninth, Gurkan Demir in 10th, Aaron Hall in 11th. In 12th, we have Thorsten Seifert. 13th, Julian M. Vicht. 14th, Rob A. West. 15th, Daniel Valch. 16th, Bjorn Rich Show. And 17th, we have Barry Clayton. And 18th, Alexander Wilford. Well, congratulations to everybody who raced tonight and got through that race. I know it wasn't easy, but we got through it together, and we got through my first broadcast as well. So I'm happy about that, and I hope you guys are happy about the results. There were probably a few incidents there that are going to reach the steward's desk. Um, but unfortunately, we didn't have time to go back and look at any of those replays. Um, but hopefully, somebody can save that replay. I'll try and save it as well and upload it to the Discord. Um, well, that was an exciting race at Imola. Great results for round 8, season 2 of the Porsche Cup Challenge on iRacing. I am Chuck Baker, and thank you very much for tuning in. And thanks to all the drivers for racing tonight and putting on such an excellent show. Really impressive driving by everybody, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the Discord um, uh, goes after this race. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and um, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.